What's up, guys? Average Kiwi Guy here. How y'all doing? So the new Wonder Woman trailer just hit. It's the final one, I think, because the movie comes in June. June? Yeah, June. I haven't done any reactions to, and I figured I haven't done any reactions to Wonder Woman yet, and mainly because timing. I think one of them came out when I was in Boston for PAX East. Other ones came out when I had a bunch of other videos to do, so kind of put off Wonder Woman, but we'll definitely do this one because I got nothing else to do, so we'll definitely do this one. My overall reactions to what what I've sort of got, trailers up till now, it's been pretty cool. I think this has been the best looking, probably the coolest, sort of looking DC movie in a while. Like, this looks better than Batman v Superman. It looks far more interesting. I think with this movie, though, it's all going to depend on Gal Gadot being able to carry the movie all the way through. We haven't had her be able to carry, she hasn't had to carry the movie the entire way. She's only been in Batman v Superman, and she was like a sort of a little side character, but played a pretty cool role. But everything I've seen of her doing this, she's held up pretty well. So that's my fingers crossed for it. But I think, she's got a lot of help with Chris Pine, because I think Chris Pine will add that sort of, that character that's needed for these movies sometimes. It's like, a little bit of a funny guy, a little bit of, a likable character that's not the main character. That's what Marvel does so well. Marvel does that very well with likes of, Guardians and all the, all the other ones they've done, Spider-Man and Black Panther and Civil War, stuff like that. They do very well with likable characters that aren't always necessarily the main characters, but I think Chris Pine will help with that majorly, and also being around like World War One, like in that era, because you don't get many movies around World War One. You don't. So I think being in that era, having Wonder Woman be in that era, I think is great. And also we haven't had Wonder Woman really, like, since the TV series back, back in the 80s, we haven't had a Wonder Woman, anything really, only animated stuff. So this is their first chance to really get to see her on a big stage. So I'm super excited for this film. I really am. And hopefully it will break this damn DC, just subpar, movies that have come out, for them. Mainly Batman v Superman, but, but I'm far more excited for this than I am for Justice League. So fingers crossed that this is good. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Diana, fighting does not make you a hero.
What if I promise to be careful? Just a shield then.
Diana.
No sharp edges.
No sharp edges.
Be careful of mankind, Diana.
Oh!
They do not deserve you.
You've told me this story.
Be the weirdest thing seeing her running out of the trench and just shoot, like, what the heck is this?
Greater understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
What is your mission?
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, the lasso.
You are in more danger than you think. The boys in the trenches called her Dr. Poison.
Ooh.
Millions would die. The war would never end.
I'm going, Mother. If you choose to leave, you may never return. Who will I be if I stay?
Ooh. Showing his strength. Nice.
To the war.
Well, technically the war's that way, but we gotta go this way first.
How can a woman fight in this?
Whoops.
Who is this young woman?
She's my,
Diana, Princess of the
Prince. Diana Prince.
Diana Prince. Is that lightning?
If you believe that this war should stop, help me stop it right now. What are you?
You will soon find out.
Whoa.
Wonder Woman, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX
Wow, that
3D
looks...
June 2nd.
That looks cool, man. That looks really good. That looks... It's showing off Wonder Woman's strength, which is like, you know... She's on par with Superman, strength-wise. She can go toe-to-toe with him, really. So, like, just showing her strength, showing how powerful she is awesome. That's really, really cool. Hopefully we're going to get a little bit of the Themyscira stuff, you know, the Amazons, you know, stuff behind, you know, sort of behind the scenes stuff you don't get to see all too much. That looks cool as heck, man. That looks so cool. The visuals, like I said, the being in World War One, being in that era, I think is very, very cool. And remember, guys, these aren't Nazis. They're not Nazis. No. This was before them. This was just, you know, countries versus countries and stuff like that. But so also like the Dr. Poison and all that, I think that's really cool. I don't think she's gonna be a flamboyant villain. Like, she's not gonna be like someone who's like, you know, ranting and all the rest of it. She'll be like that sort of silent threat in the background. I imagine the general's gonna be like kind of like the front man, but she's gonna be the real threat. The whole poison stuff. That I think that's gonna be very interesting and very cool. You know, going through it all, like, you know, with Chris Pine, like I said, Chris Pine, I think is really like probably going to be the first one of the first characters that are kind of likable, I guess. You know, just he's a likable actor. I think he's got that sort of character to him. You know, he's got a bit of comedic thing, as you know, comedy to him. You know, it will lighten up dark. You know, it'll stop the movie from getting too serious. I think will be helpful. So I think Chris Pine is a very good choice for that. And by the way, I loved his Saturday Night Live stuff. You know, comparing like why he's not a Marvel guy. You know, I thought that was really good. Like the Chris's of thing, and he's not one of them. But anyway, but yeah, I like the casting of this all. I think there's a lot of really good things. I mean, like I said, I hope we get a little bit of the, you know, Themyscira stuff. Looks like there's a battle on the beach and everything with some badass, like, jumps and everything. That looked really cool. But hopefully a little bit of the god stuff. Like, remember, she is, you know, a daughter of a god. She is, you know, half god. You know, remember that. Maybe a little bit of Ares. This is a war. This is a war. He's the god of war. I'd like to see maybe that, like, he becomes like the old, you know, the kind of the villain at the end, like, hey, I was the one doing all of this, you know, that sort of thing. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind. I think it would be very good. It'd be very, very good. So yeah, be very excited if Ares was in it. I think that would be pretty damn cool. They have hit it well if it isn't, if he is, so that'd be good. Also, some notable sort of British actors like David Thewlis and stuff. I like him. I think he's a really good actor. So if they can get some really good, you know, sort of British actors to be on that British side and everything like that, I think this movie's going to come out real good. I think this movie will come out real good, and it finally might break the damn, like, kind of just DC taking the back seat to Marvel. You know, if they. I really do think that the DC whole universe thing does hinge on this movie a lot. I think it really does, because if this movie doesn't turn out the way people, you know, isn't good, you know, it doesn't have to be great. It's just gonna be good. It's gonna be like, yeah, no, this is really, really good, and I'm glad. And Gal Gadot held her own, and she's a good Wonder Woman. I think it will make Justice League run a lot smoother. It will make it run a lot smoother. But if this goes the way of Batman v Superman, it might not go so well for them. I just, yeah, I'm hoping. Even if it's like on the level of Man of Steel. Like Man of Steel, I felt was quite a good movie. I liked the movie. I really did. It was a great I guess like redo of Superman again, like bringing in a new Superman, showing him off. I think it was a good movie for that, and it did well. You know, it got a little serious in some parts, but I mean, it is Superman, so. But yeah, I would, if it's on that sort of level, just don't go Batman v Superman. Go around that level, even above. I like above, but you know, around that level, I think they'll be okay. But yeah, I have my trepidations with DC. I really do, especially when Zack Snyder's all in it. I got my trepidations, but I think it'll be alright. But yeah. Alright guys, that's it for us. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, comments, all that stuff. It's all down there. You know how to use YouTube. It's down there. Also, check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheAverageKiwiGuy. Hit that follow button. You'll know when we go live. And also, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, AverageKiwiGuy. You know the deal. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.